Just for context here, it's been explained to the clown that is DraftScience that he's going to view a simple experiment whereby a mass is launched up by a spring. It will then come back down and we can see how efficient the spring is. That's it. That's how simple it is. It's been explained to him and apparently he seems to understand it. There's going to be some energy loss as we launched up because it's going in the up. It's travelled up there with some friction and air resistance. It's travelled down with some friction and air resistance. So it's not going to be perfect, but
yeah. So these trolls, the insult. Look how simple this is. He's made the argument now 3 times. In the same, we get. How could anybody miss it? You've repeated yourself now 3 times.
Oh, he seemed to get a little bit upset there, like I was insulting your intelligence or something. But you'd have to have some for it to be insulted, wouldn't you? Anyway, it's been clearly explained to you by your own admission. It's nice and simple, so you will only need to view it once, and you will understand what's going on, won't you? Just for context again, what you're about to view is the experiment. It is a linear bearing that's used in CNC machining. They're extremely low friction. They're designed to slide either horizontally or vertically up and down these rods at very high speed. They're very low friction, obviously, because friction costs money in industry, and the more you can reduce the better, and that's what you're viewing. So with all that said, let the pantomime performance begin. These things can be tested, so we'll move to that.
Yeah, please do.
This footage is from another experiment, but I thought it'd be useful here. So initial, I'm calling 0.75 centimeters, and then it's launched the energy from the spring.
So we see that the spring rubs against this metal rod. We know that the object is rubbing against the metal rod, so he doesn't take any of that into account with anything he does. So all of these experiments are a little bogus because we don't know anything about how much friction, metal to metal adhesion there is. So if this pipe is as big as the hole in the object, obviously there can be a ton of air that's trapped in there. It's creating a vacuum. It's sticking. So just complete bullshit. But anyway, the point will be, let's see how many times it bounces.
Well, that was a very interesting load of crappy excuses there, but considering the equipment I'm using, we can just write all that off, can't we? And no, the point is not to see how many times it bounces. Again, you clearly don't understand what's going on.
And that'll prove the point. We can figure out exactly how much it's losing because, it's going to only bounce 6 times or something.
Converts to kinetic energy, but it'll raise it to a height. I'm calling that at 7.5 centimeters, so that's its...
I don't know why you would call it 7.5 when it's 6, but whatever.
That's simply because you don't understand what happens to a mass when it's accelerated. Anyway, moving on. Maximum height. Now, I froze it, I have an anti-gravity here, I've freeze framed it, and it will drop back down. You said it's 30% inefficient. As you can see there, yes, there is a little bit of a gap, there is some loss, but it's certainly not 30%. And then obviously it's going to...
Where the hell is the experiment? What are you talking about? 30% where? Where did you show us anything here? What the fuck was that? What did he just do? I don't understand it at all.
Where's the experiment? You've just seen it. And yes, clearly, you don't understand something this fucking simple.
He did 1 oscillation. How did he prove anything? It's not even a full oscillation. So he's saying the first time it went 7.5, but he didn't show that.
I didn't show it. You've just seen it. For fuck's sake, man.
Oh, that's what he did. I lost my damn fucking smoker. Okay. Alright, so that was ridiculous. Let's just see this again. So he didn't show... I don't know what he did here. I just don't get it.
What's to get? You saw the explanation 3 fucking times. And you still don't get it.
He's just shooting it into the air. He had his finger on it. He released it. It only went once. Let's see. I must have missed something somewhere.
Oh, you did? You missed the point entirely. Fucking hell.
Yeah, this goes all the way back to here. That was weird. The video skipped? I must have hit something.
We'll move to that. This footage is from another experiment, but I thought it'd be useful here. So, initial, I'm calling 0.75 centimeters, and then it's launched. The energy from the spring converts to kinetic energy, but will raise it to a height. I'm calling that at 7.5 centimeters.
So what is this? Can anybody in the chat understand what the fuck this shows?
So the self-proclaimed physics guru can't understand this, and you're reaching out to your death cult member followers for help. I suppose desperate times calls for desperate measures.
He's got a stop on the spring, which I don't even understand. So he compresses it, releases it, goes up to 6, and he says that's 7.5, which I don't even understand.
Don't beat yourself up too much about it, goofy fucking hell. This physics lot can be tricky, and numbers, oh yeah, they're hard.
And that somehow this proves how much energy was lost. I don't even understand how it could possibly prove anything. What the fuck was this?
Evidently, for you, it's just too taxing on your brain to understand. Oh my god. So that's its maximum height. Now, I froze it, I have an anti-gravity here, I've freeze-framed it.
Okay, you can see the springs moving up and down, so you can see that it's still got energy in it. It's moving up and down, so he doesn't have the spring attached to anything.
It will drop back down. You all said it's 30% inefficient.
So we want to see it pop up again. That's what we need to see. Are you going to show that part?
If you've been following along, you'd know that I already did. And of course I'm going to show it, because that's the whole fucking point of the demonstration. Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
Please?
As you can see there, yes, there is a little bit of a gap. There is some loss, but it's certainly not 30%. And then obviously it's going to bounce back up. And that will show us how much energy there is left there.
And so it went higher. So somehow it made free energy.
What? It went higher and there's free energy? Are you watching the same thing as everybody else on the screen, or what? What the fuck are you talking about?
How does this make any sense to anybody? Did you see what just took place? It goes up to 6, and then now it's going up to 8 plus. Obviously some parallax here, so it's probably just 8. How does this make sense? I'm sorry, I can play it one more time, but I just don't understand how this video can be at all recognized as sensible. This is insensible mush.
Yeah, play it for a third time. Go through it methodically. See if you can figure it out. I know it's difficult.
He's got his finger on it. He's going to release the spring. It's not going to go to 9. It's just going to go to 6.
I thought it'd be useful here. So, initial, I'm calling 0.75 centimeters.
I don't know what this 0.75 centimeters original is. What does that even mean?
Are you actually being serious here, or are you just going for pure comical effect?
What does that mean? I can't figure out what that means.
And then it's launched. The energy from the spring converts to kinetic energy, but will raise it to a height.
Alright, so the top hits 9. Alright, and the bottom hits 6. Okay, so
I'm calling that at 7.5 centimeters, so that's its maximum height. Now,
I just don't know why you would call that 7.5 centimeters, but what?
Seriously, you've got to be fucking kidding here. Froze it, I have an anti-gravity here, I've freeze-framed it. and it will drop back down. You said it's 30% inefficient. As you can see there, yes, there is a little bit of a gap, there is some loss, but it's certainly not.
I don't even understand how this spring is loaded. Why is this stop here? What's the function of the stop?
That's the compression it was launched from. So when it comes back down, if it doesn't go anywhere near the stop, you can see the loss of energy. And it almost goes right back down to the fucking stop. 30%. And then obviously it's going to bounce back up.
Obviously the spring's not attached to this thing. Why is this stop here? What is its purpose? You know, did you push on it? Is it made out of rubber? You know, and you pushed down on it, so you even added more energy to it somehow?
It's a fucking stop. Do you really think it'd be made out of rubber? God, you do come up with some fucking bullshit.
But anyway, all right, so let's play.
And that will show us how much energy there is left there. And I'm
Okay, so obviously it's way short of the 9. Okay, way short.
calling that at 7.
Right. So it's a full centimeter less.
No, it's not. It's half a centimetre, as you can see in the video. Oh, absolute fucking genius. Brilliant. Thank you so much for the fucking laughs on this one. Seriously, if you can't manage this, physics is not for you. But performing arts, after this fucking pantomime, I would seriously look into that. Amateur dramatics or something like that. Put your talents to better use.